O'Hara?
Yes. Oh, I mean, no. Oh, dear, I knew you'd catch up with me sooner or later. Oh, gosh, this is dreadful. You even know the name I'm using.
Sorry?
You're awfully clever. How did you find out?
What?
My new name. Suppose it doesn't make any difference now, does it?
Well,
And to think I almost gave myself up last week. Honestly, I did. Oh, well, you wouldn't believe me now, would you?
Look, miss, all we want to do is...
I know. You're only doing your job. Would you mind if I just go and get my cardigan?
If you like.
Thank you. I won't be a tick. I must say you're being awfully nice about this.
What the hell is all about?
How would I know? Look, why don't we go somewhere else?
I can't. This is where Lois saw the ring, and I said that I'd come down and take a look at it. Oh, look, Ed. She's coming back.
You see, I didn't know I was escaping. I just thought that... Oh, well, what's the use? Is Mrs. Powell awfully upset?
Who?
Mrs. Powell, the prison governor.
You have been charged with escaping legal custody, is that correct?
Yes, but it sounds dreadful when you say it like that. You see, I thought you'd given me permission to get married.
You what? I think I'd better sign that.
You didn't, did you? Look, this may sound a bit silly, but did you send me a wedding card?
No, not that I can remember.
Pixie, you didn't get married.
No, Mrs. Reynolds. No, I didn't.
Oh, my God, look who it is!
Oh, it's good to see you back. Oh, well, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean, Cass. Well, it's good to be with my friends again, but, well, I had forgotten how grey it all was.
Now, Pix, don't you worry. You just get some hot tucker in you. You'll be right as rain.
So how are you, love?
Well, I'm not sure. All of the excitement of being apprehended has left me... Well, I'm just not sure.
So you see, that was the clincher. When she got the card, she thought it really was from Mrs. Powell, that she really was being released.
It's true.
Well, I know it seems a bit batty, but then Pixie's record is a bit unusual.
Is this true, Mason?
Oh, yes, it is, Mrs. Reynolds.
Can't you see why it's important to get it back now for evidence to prove that she was tricked into escaping?
I see that, Bryant. All right, where's the card now?
Oh, it's in my place. Oh, well, it must be because the police didn't take me back there. I didn't have a chance to pack anything.
Well, perhaps if I went back there after my shift, I could try and find this card.
Oh, that would be very sweet of you. Thank you very much.
Yes, well, let's get this settled once and for all. Write down the address, Mason.
Right. Oh, Mrs. Morris, do you think while you're over there you'd be able to pack up a few of my things? I have a lot of makeup there, my jewelry, and the sweetest little peasant skirt I bought just the day before. It's blue. Oh, well, it's sort of a cornflower blue. Oh, well, no, it's a bit darker than
Mason.
that. Has a full skirt and the cutest little black tie around the waist.
Mason!
Yes, Mrs. Reynolds.
Goodbye. I'll take you back to the gates.
Yeah, thanks, Mrs. Morris. Come on, Pixie.
Mrs. Reynolds, I'd just like to say thank you very
Don't
much.
push your luck. Thank you, Mrs.
Thank
Reynolds.
you.
Come on, Pixie.
Judy, I love this, and you made it for me, even though you thought you may never see me again. Why?
Well, pink isn't my color, Pixie.
Why are you so good to me?
I don't know. You're my friend.
Yeah. You just wouldn't
Right,
listen
where
to
were
me.
we?
Oh, we've just established who I am.
Oh, good. Right, you're serving a sentence at Wentworth for bigamy, and you've just been sentenced to a further 6 months for escaping from lawful custody. Is that correct?
Yes, and I think it's dreadful. The judge wouldn't even listen to me.
Thanks, and good luck.
Bye.
What's the matter? Scared what might happen to you if you tell the others? You heard what Keane said, so don't pretend you didn't. Well, you're right. Can't stand people who haven't got the brains to keep out of my private business.
Oh, no, don't do that! Oh.
That's just a taste of what'll happen to you if you decide to go running off at the mouth about things that don't concern you. What are you grizzling about? Didn't burn your precious rug, did I?
Pixie, for God's sake! Pixie, don't touch it! No! Pixie! Oh, my God!
I told Ralph I didn't want to. He wouldn't listen to me.
Come on now, don't worry about things like that now.
But he tried to make me. He wouldn't stop. I said I didn't want to until after we were married.
Pixie, don't worry about Ralph now.
It was awful. It was just awful, Jude. I didn't mean to.
You didn't mean to what?
I just wanted to make him stop. I didn't mean to hurt him, Jude. I didn't mean to kill him.
Kill him?
I killed Ralph, Judy. I killed him. I'm a monster, Jude. What can I do?
Come on, Pixie, calm down.
Well, how can I calm down? I knew I'd done something awful, but... Well, now I can remember it all. It's just horrible.
Honey, we're gonna have to talk this through. I mean, if you're telling me the truth...
Of course I'm telling you the truth. Why would I make it up? I didn't mean to do it, Jude. I meant to hit him with the ashtray, but... I didn't mean to kill him. He was laughing at me, and he said I was being silly and a tease, but I wasn't teasing, Jude. And then he said I was a
Pixie,
prude.
you're not making sense. Now start
He pushed me down onto the bed, and he was laughing, and I thought he was joking, but he wasn't joking. So I grabbed this ashtray, and I just hit him over the head with it, and then I waited for him to move, but he didn't move.
Are you sure he was dead?
Well, his head was bleeding, and he wasn't breathing. I'm a murderess, Jude.
Hello, Pixie love.
Oh.
I've got to hand it to you, Mr. Cranton. You sure are a lady killer. No wonder she ran off with you. No physical contact.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to, honestly.
Oh,
it was awful, you know. I didn't even know if they'd buried you. I would have sent flowers or something.
Pixie,
you know,
for
when
God.
I got over the shock, I rang every funeral parlour looking for you, and in the end, well, I just asked God to take good care of you.
Pixie, do I look dead? Well, stop all this nonsense, or you'll have Miss Ferguson thinking you bumped your head when you fell.
Oh, did I hurt your head when I hit you? I really didn't mean to. I'm so sorry.
Pixie, will you shut up? Just let me explain why I'm here. See, I couldn't find you until I read in the papers that you were back in here in charge with escaping. I felt so bad about getting you in so much trouble that I went straight to the police and I told them everything.
Oh, you didn't have to do that because I already did and they didn't believe me.
Yeah, well, they will now.
Were they cross with you? The judge was awfully cross with me.
Let's just say they weren't very impressed. They'll be coming to see you again, too.
Oh, well, don't worry. I'll just tell them that you couldn't help. Well, I'll just tell them that your passion got the better of you.
Oh, Mr. Cranton, you look like death warmed up.
Honestly, Judah, I was a girl guide and everything, and I still can't get the tent to stand up.
Okay, I'll give you a hand, huh?
Come on, Mason, get a move on. You're no further advanced than when I was here before.
I know, Miss Ferguson. I just can't get it to stand up. I think what I need is a really thick post for the centre. Well, perhaps you could help.
Don't go too far, Mason. You're not out of this place yet.
20 cents? But you said it'd be free, Pixie.
Oh, it is, Mrs. Reynolds. Honestly, only... Well, it's bad luck if you don't cross the gypsy's palm with silver, and I wouldn't want you to have bad luck.
Heaven forbid. All right, Pixie. Now, what startling revelations have you got for me?
Oh, it's not just me. It's in your hand. All of those tiny little lines aren't just wrinkles, you know. They tell your whole life.
Well, what do they say?
Well, you're going to have a very long life with lots of children. 4. No? 6.
I think my palm's got a very rich imagination. It's a bit late for that.
Oh, but the palm never lies.
No. Let me foretell your future.
Mine.
I see a long and prosperous future as chief sales lady for Schumann's Bridal Boutique.
I can't believe it. Oh, you really mean it? Oh, goodness. Well, all I want to say is... Oh, well, I don't really. Jude said I have to. You see, I didn't like this place when I first came here. Oh, I like the people. Oh, well, no, not all of them. I don't suppose you all like me, did you? No. Well, I think you're wonderful. You really are. And when I think of all the things we've been through and all the fun we've had...
It hasn't all been fun.
Oh, no, but that's why we all helped each other, Jude. Gosh, you should know that. You got me out of so much trouble. Well, that's all I want to say. I think you're wonderful. You really are. And I'm going to miss you terribly. And, well, to my very special friend. Oh, Judith.
In the meantime, I've brought a friend to see you. Get in here and get to work.
Oh, Pixie. Oh, that's a lovely welcome. At least you could say hello.
Well, I don't suppose you feel like telling us why you're back here.
Oh, that. Oh, you wouldn't believe it.
Try me.
Well, there I was in this jewelry shop.
Jewelry shop?
Yes, minding my own business when this gorgeous man walked past.
And?
Well, I completely went right out of my mind.
What did?
The brooch.
What brooch?
Oh, didn't I tell you I was trying it on?
So you had it on still when you walked out of the jewelry shop?
Yes.
Expensive?
It was $2,000.
Oh, my God.
What about the gorgeous man?
Oh, honestly, he was better looking than Burt Reynolds. I caught up with him again outside.
Did you get him in every time, eh, Pix?
He turned out to be the store detective.
Oh!
Now, look, would you just gather Dot's things up for me
Yeah.
and I'll go and get a cardboard box?
Okay. Oh, Judy, you're so messy. Oh, Pixie's song. You always thought of me as just a friend. You never saw the love locked in my heart. The way I thought my heart would never mend. The tears I cried each time we were apart.
Well, what do you say, kid? You feel like a 100-mile dash around the grounds?
Oh, no thanks, Jude. Actually, I have a letter I have to write.
Well, Pixie, you have been avoiding me all day, and suddenly you didn't want to share with me.
It's not you, honestly. It's just that, well, maybe I could help Karen. I mean, after all, she does need someone to talk to her about a marriage, and, well, you have to admit I am the most qualified person when it comes to marriages.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Well, you wouldn't want me to turn my back on someone if she needs me, now would you?
No, of course not. Well, I just had this awful feeling that something was wrong between us.
Well, it's Judy.
What about her?
She loves me.
Pixie, everybody in Wentworth loves you. Why should Judy be any different?
It's not like that. Well, Judy's... Oh, she's in love with me.
Did she actually say that to you?
No. There was a poem in her cell. I found it, accidentally, and I read it, and it was called Pixie's Song. Oh, I couldn't resist reading it.
I see.
It was lovely, really. But you see, it was from a girl. I had no idea Judy felt that way about me.
Look, Pix, Judy'd never do anything to upset you. So don't let it worry you.
Yes, I know that, but I can't help feeling uncomfortable when we're alone.
Pixie, Judy has always been in love with you. But she would never, ever step out of line.
You mean you knew?
You're probably the only one in Wentworth who didn't. And that's because she respects you.
I want to hear all about you and Daddy. I suppose he's really disowned me this time. Mummy, what's wrong?
Your father and I have separated. We're going to be divorced.
Oh, no, you can't. Oh, you're joking, aren't you? Mummy, you can't leave Daddy. He depends on you.
I'm afraid you've got it the wrong way round. Your father has left me. Not only that, but he's seeing a girl younger than yourself.
Daddy! Oh, I knew you'd come. I just knew it.
Oh, my little Sandra. Just the same, eh?
Mason!
Oh, I'm sorry, Daddy. We're not allowed to do that sort of thing. It's what they call excessive physical contact. Now, isn't that stupid?
No. Quite understand. Sit down, my dear. Oh, my little Pixie. I've missed you so much.
I know. It's been a dreadfully long time, hasn't it?
Oh, don't, my child. I know.
But I knew you'd come back. I always knew that. But I always thought you'd have Mummy with you when you did.
Oh, well, now. That's not quite possible. But I have brought someone to meet you. Someone I'm sure you're going to be great friends with. Come on.
Hi, I'm Susie. Your father's told me so much about you.
Daddy, is Susie working for you?
No, my child, no. Susie is my friend.
You mean she's your girlfriend, don't you? Oh, this is terrible.
But didn't your mother explain it to you? Well, she said she would.
Of course she did, but I just wouldn't believe her. Oh, don't be ridiculous, Daddy. I mean, how can you possibly expect me to be happy about this? I mean, it's not natural.
Love? Love is the most natural thing in the world. My child, you yourself have been married several times. You've even been married to several people at the same time. Now, did I condemn you for that?
That was an entirely different situation.
Well, I think you of all people should be tolerant of our situation. We're not breaking the law, you know.
Well, I think you're behaving very oddly, Daddy. I mean, for one thing, she's barely older than I am.
Her name is Susie.
How could you leave Mummy like that, Daddy? She's devoted her whole life to you. All those guild meetings, the flower ladies and things, and she's never said one word against you.
Yes, well, perhaps she should have. I know it hasn't been the happiest life in the world. But I think it's better to find out these things later than not at all, don't you?
So you just toss her aside like one of life's cast-offs?
No.
I'm sorry, Daddy. I'm just too angry to talk about this.
Pixie! Now, I firmly believe that God meant for Susie and I to be together. Now, it's not something I've taken on lightly, and it's very important to me that you try to understand.
Well, I understand that you're suffering from some sort of middle-aged dilemma, and I don't want to talk to you again until you get over it.
Pixie!
I'm sorry, Daddy, but you're nothing but an adulterer. I found it. I think we should put this away.
What's going on here? What have you got there, Mason? Come on, show me. Oh, Mason, I am surprised at you. I think the governor will be too.
Then who does it belong to?
I don't know, Mrs. Reynolds.
Mason had the goods in her hand when I entered the cell, Governor.
Pixie, I know you don't like drugs and have never used them, but you must tell me the truth. Is it hers?
I think our little non-speaking friend here understands a lot more than she lets on. Now, just what were you two doing in Kelly's cell, Was it some kind of a plant?
I'll ask the questions, Miss Ferguson.
Oh, no, it wasn't anything like that.
Then what were you doing there? I don't understand why they weren't found during the cell search. Were you responsible for concealing them then, Pixie? If you persist in remaining silent, I'll have to charge you with possession.
Lagged on me, didn't you? You got off all my goodies and then you lagged to Reno.
I didn't mention you. I swear, I didn't say anything.
Yeah. And rat spit ice cream.
No, please. Ah, the bitch! She's coming through me! Oh, it's horrible! Please! Go!
Get him!
Go!
This time, bastard brain, I'm gonna knock this stuff.
Oh, thank goodness she's got the
Looks like it's just you and me, lover.
Oh, look, go away, Frank. You're rude, ignorant, and rude.
Yeah, I'm getting better every day.
No, you made me...
Come on, honey, let's go to lunch.
She's eating with me, aren't
Get your hands off, you bastard.
Well, it isn't little fairy floss.
Hello, Mr. Burke.
Mr. Burke. Now, that's cute.
Yes, well, bye.
Hey, where are you going? I was just about to take a smoke out. Wouldn't you like to keep me company?
I really don't think so. Now, if you don't mind,
Love those eyes.
look, don't let me go out. I I'll hit you.
Oh, come on. Come on. I'll have you.
Stop it.
Come on, show some muscle. Stretch your legs.
I'm not sorry I did that. You deserved it. You're absolutely disgusting.
Shut you. Think you're too good for me, do you? We just have to take you down a peg or two, won't we?
Oh my God. Pixie! Get a chair, quick! Oh my God! Pixie? Honey, who did this to you? Pixie? It's me, love. It's Judy.
I want to bash up Pixie.
I think there's more to it than that, Marlene. Go and get a screw.
Oh my God, there's only one person that'd do this sort of thing to her, and that's Burke.
Blame Frank. He's the only mongrel in the joint.
He was the only mongrel laying it on her at lunchtime.
So what? Murphy laid it on me, remember, and he's got the run of the
you
joint now.
shut up and stop arguing!
Oh, so Murphy's been up to his old tricks again.
I don't think it was him.
Yeah? Take a walk, Desmond. I want to talk to you.
For God's sake, she needs help!
She's in no danger now, Brian. I'll see that she gets help, okay?
No, Jude. I've got to make it look as convincing as possible.
Oh, God, you sicken me. I thought you'd changed, Myra. But oh no, you are still the same heartless bitch that used to beat up on kids before Reb took over. And now you're going to use Pixie for your own good, aren't you?
Jude!
That's it, isn't it? Look at me, I'm the top dog. I get everything done, but I don't care who I have to step on to do it. That's what you're all about, aren't you?
Jude, please. Look, I know how you feel about it, and I'm sorry if what I'm doing is hurting you.
Hurting me? I don't give a stuff about me hurting. It's only her I care about. Why aren't you out there getting that bastard
We will!
to her? Oh, yeah, when? We're wasting time now trying to set up Murphy, and she's lying there suffering.
The only way we're wasting time is if the freak doesn't follow through. And you're wrong about Pixie. Oh, for God's sake, Jude, I am not a monster, but look at her. She's cut off. She's in her own little world. She can't feel a thing.
Oh, God. Why? She never hurt anybody in her whole life. Did Frankie do this?
Yeah, we think so.
I see him in shower room. He had a big scratch on his face. He looked very frightened.
Stinking bastard. I'll be more than frightened when I'm finished with him.
Hell, what happened to her?
No time to explain, love. You better get out of here.
Well, I reckon you lot ought to too. I just saw the freak of Murphy headed this way.
Okay, both of you, out you go.
God, she looks bad. Don't touch her. It's all right. We look after her.
Please, will the two of you get out of
Okay,
here?
we go.
Righto, back against the wall, everybody. Caught you this time. Move it, Brian. Come on, Mason. What's going on here? What's wrong with Mason?
You should know, Mr. Murphy. You did a damn good job on her. And you raped her.
No, you don't, you bitch!
Get it off, quick. Go on, do it. Brian, get the sister for these two. Hurry.
Bitch! You won't get away with this.
Thinking of words leaves me speechless. What is there to say? What can I say? Why can't we find a happy ending? Like upon the screen, more than just a dream. So here I am alone with strangers by my side, searching for the words to say what's on my mind.